Chris. The terms weren't disclosed, as you know. Uh, would like to offer my congratulations to you as well with everyone else. And there's many things that players are all about, and sometimes what they would like to be about is not what they're really about deep down. And in Chris, as a young man, what you see is what you get as far as the genuine approach to people, his commitment to anything he's associated with, and his ability to make an impact on just about any situation that he puts himself in. And to stand here today and celebrate this moment, and Mr. and Mrs. Paul to be here, we're all just proud to have gone through this whole thing, going back from the days on campus and from the days when the quads papered. It's a big day for us. We're proud to be able to share it all with you. The old saying that I can tell you or I can show you, and the majority of or a lot of players in the league are all about telling you what they want to do and telling you what they've done. Whereas the thing that sets Chris apart, in my opinion, is that he shows you. He shows you what he's all about, shows you what he wants to do, and shows you the difference that he's made in a team, in a community, and in just about every aspect of the life here in New Orleans that we know. So we're proud of that. I'd like to recognize Jeff Austin and Lance Young, Chris's representatives, who we spent a great deal of time with over the years, discussing a lot of different things, and they've been great guys to deal with that really have an understanding of what we have here in New Orleans, and it was really as enjoyable a process as it can be. And so I thank you for all your cooperation in that. And we look forward to the future. We look forward to building on what we've done, and we look forward to having many more successes to celebrate. But congratulations, Chris.
Guys, you guys know here that I'm never at a loss for words, but I'm gonna keep this pretty simple. We're extremely happy that CP is back. Having the pleasure of knowing him over the past 3+ years and knowing his family, Mr. and Mrs. Paul, you see why he is the person that he is. I take my hat off to the Paul family, because you guys are terrific. I mean, you really are. And we see why he's terrific. And the same goes for CJ as well. But if you don't know anything about Chris, know this. It's never been about money with Chris. It's about winning. That's been his MO from day one. It's about winning. His passion for the game, you don't see that around this league as much as you probably should. But he's a handful of guys that's all about winning. That's the bottom line. And with that work and with that attitude, comes a lot of great things with it. But the bottom line with CP is he wants to win. And he's going to go out there and do whatever he can to make that possible. Yeah, he makes his teammates better. He goes out there and he plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. That's why he's great. But the bottom line, he wants to win. And he wants to win in every game that he plays. And I think that's why you see him right now as at 23 years old. Is it 23? 23 years old, the best point guard in the NBA. And it's all because of his desire and his passion and his dedication for this game. And, we talked after the season, as we do a lot. We talked during the summer so much. And one thing that he told me after the season was over is that, okay, Coach, I finally get it. I really understand what you're talking about on the defensive end. And it comes true. You see the Boston Celtics, they had the best defensive team point-wise, field goal percentage-wise, pretty much every category, and they win the championship. So it's not about us making the playoffs. It's not about us making the playoffs anymore. We want to win a championship. And this is a big part to that puzzle, is making sure that this guy is here and secure in what we're trying to do. And we know that with Chris Paul leading this team, that we have a chance to do that. And like I said again, it's all about winning when it comes to Chris Paul, and that's the bottom line. And I want to just say congratulations. I'm very proud of you, and I'm going to have to stay on you a little bit more this year to get to where we want to go. And I know he doesn't mind. That's the one thing about him as well. I can yell at him and tell him what he has to do, and the only thing I hear from him is, "Okay, coach." You know, it's no back talk. And again, that's because of you guys. I appreciate that because he is not like most superstars. I mean, he takes it and he just says, "Okay," lets it go off his back, and he tries to do what I ask him to do. So, you know, our goal next year is to win a championship, plain and simple, and that's what we're going for.